Okay, some of you guys are crushing it and you are already signing people up. You're already doing parts of your tracker. And so I want to go over what are the vital behaviors of a successful coach and what is the tracker and how do you do the tracker? So you hear us, we talk about doing our trackers or we're going to get on Zoom and do our trackers or whatever. So what does that mean? And I'm going to break it down for you. This video will probably be a little longer, but it's very, very worth it. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, again, we're in our main coach office page. You're going to go to Daily Activity Tracker. You can also get there by going to Tools and Resources here, but I just like to click that top corner, Daily Activity Tracker. So there's a few things here. This used to be a piece of paper that you'd print out and you'd write on. Now we have changed it to this digital platform. And ever since it went digital, I'm obsessed with it because I can do it from my phone. I can log in and do it throughout the day and not have to worry about where did I stuff that piece of paper and all of that, okay? So there's a few things I wanna show you here. So you can go into your dashboard and your dashboard is going to show you your August qualification. It can show you last month's qualification, how many months you've been in Success Club. You should write your why, your ideal customer, all that good stuff, okay? So that's the dashboard. Then we get into the actual tracker, okay? Our first vital behavior is be proof the products work. If you are unsure where to start your journey, go all in on a program and tackle it the best you can. So you wanna work out or take your rest day. Rest days are important. Or work out or take your rest day. And then you also want to showcase the products you're using. So you don't have to go on every day and say, here's my Shakeology, okay? But you can definitely see me doing a little boomerang of my shake or your other supplements you do. Or you can see me doing my Energize in the morning, do an Energize dance party. I personally do not talk about the actual names, because if you're like me, I would just go on, I'd Google what it is and I'd buy it. But it creates a conversation if people have to be like, what the heck are you doing? Or what the heck are you mixing? And it creates conversation. So we want to be proof the products work. We want to show what we're doing and that these programs and nutrition supplements, they work. Because if you don't believe in them, how can you sign up a challenger and have them believe in them? Okay. Again, this is where I'm going to say, get the sample packs. There are sample packs of Shakeology and the Beachbody nutritional supplements on the coach office. So you can, as a coach, get samples and try the different things so you're more educated about them, because we have a lot of products and they keep growing and expanding. So it's good to know about them. Okay. So number one, I'm going to skip over to do personal development because I think this is the most important thing about being a coach, right? We have a lot of challengers who are proof the products work. They work out daily, they do their supplements daily, but the professional development focuses on your mind, and it is going to make it so that you are growing as a person. You're creating a growth mindset and everything is going to shift, right? Not only your life in sense of working out and Beachbody and coaching, but your relationships, the way you do your job, the way you treat others, all of that is going to change. And that is the number one biggest thing that is going to change your life. So do personal development. In the Google Drive, we have my must read books. We have must listen podcasts. Every day I read one chapter out of a personal development book and I listen to one podcast. Okay. Do it, do it, do it, do it. This is the most important part. Okay, then we jump over to get people results. So you might be like, well, Brianna, I don't have anyone signed up yet. But when you do this is super important. You want to, and you guys can do this now because all of you are in a challenge group, contribute to the challenge group, post in the challenge group. It is totally fine. I don't care what you post something, motivation, a recipe, something, a workout tip, something you liked, anything. Contribute in the challenge group, recognize achievement. That's commenting on people's sweaty selfies and saying, hey, you go girl, you rocked it. Way to go, in interacting with others. Making these relationships in the challenge group have been one of my favorite parts of coaching. So I highly recommend you do the same thing. Follow up with Shakeology users. So people get stuck on this, but consider it following up with any new user. When I first started, I would check in with people every single week because I'm like, I have these 10 challengers or I have 5 or 1, whatever. I am not letting them quit on me. So I would be there and I would check in. Guys, I have friends that I literally text every single morning to get their butt out of bed. So follow up with your challengers. And then the last thing is respond to questions from customers and coaches. You do not have to be on your phone 24/7. Listen to me again. You do not have to be on your phone 24/7. You can like do some work, put your phone down, do some work, go forget about your phone. I will purposely not respond to messages because it's my family time. I think it is completely okay for people to wait up to 24 hours for a message back. I personally try to respond to a message within 24 hours, but I think it's okay for people to have to wait. So don't feel like you have to drop everything and ignore your family and ignore whoever in your life because you have to respond to a message. Then we get to the part where people like look at me and panic. Oh my God, Brianna, is connect, invite, and follow up. I'm going to break this down super simply for you. Initiate connections and expand your network. I set this little timer here. If I have a lot of time, I'll do 10 minutes, or I love to do 5 minutes. You can apply a custom. Oop, that's 15, whatever. You get the point. I'll set 5 minutes. So for initiate connections and expand your network, for 5 minutes, I respond to you could do Facebook or Instagram stories. Then my timer goes off. For another 5 minutes, I am commenting thoughtful comments on physical feed posts. Okay. Another 5 minutes, I am following new people. And when I follow new people, I'll follow them. If they have a public account, I'll maybe comment on a photo or two and stuff like that and kind of interact on their page. When people follow me back, I send them a little blurb about who I am. And I just talk about, I'm trying to be social on social media. Like that's what it's created for. And I love meeting other people. Okay. So that's how I do that. Okay. I'm going to leave inviting for the end. Okay. Update your Facebook and Instagram story throughout the day. The fun part is these are connected. So like my Facebook story is updated by my Instagram story, but share what you're doing. People love to watch other people's lives. Post about your workouts, post about your food, post about anything you're doing, the books you're reading, or like I've been posting about my debt-free charts and sharing my progress on that. I share about school, anything, share anything and everything. Just show people you're there. Do a social media post showcasing the benefits of your healthy lifestyle or a call to action. I do not think every single day needs to be about health and fitness. Showing a healthy life can be talking about mental health. It can be talking about food. It can be talking about healthy relationships, boundaries, your job, family, good ideas, tips and tricks, anything. I think positive posts are healthy posts. So anything that's positive, showcase that. And I encourage you, as our tracker says, to post daily on your feed. Okay. Show people you are there and you're open for business. Okay. Then we're going to invite. So invite people who are interested in what you're doing. Are you going to have people, are you going to come out and say, hey, I've been doing these new health and fitness programs, you know, if you're interested, let me know. You're not going to have 50 people come to your messages, be like, yeah, sign me up. You have to go out and invite them. Think about it as a picnic. You'll hear this time and time and time again as you go throughout Beachbody, but think of it as a picnic. If I send you a group, right, like there's a thing on Facebook, an event, and I just send you and everyone else a big message on Facebook that says, hey, I'm hosting this thing, you know, I'd love it if you could come to this picnic. Most of us are going to be like, I'm not going to go because I don't really think she wants me to go. Like, I don't think she's really talking to me. Like, I'm just kind of here. Don't really think that's for me. But when I personally message you and I say, hey, so-and-so, hey, Brianna, I would love to see you at this picnic. I am having my favorite food there. It is going to be so much fun. We have fun games and there's going to be community and it's just going to be a blast. And I hope you can make it. Can I give you some more details? A lot more, you feel a lot more like you want me there, right? Or like I want you there. So that's why it's important to personally invite. And it can be scary. I know it's scary. Again, in the Google Drive, we have examples. Don't copy and paste them, just use parts of them. But it's scary, but that's where it pays off. And then you want to follow up. So write down, I use a Google spreadsheet. It's very basic. I have names and the date I invited them. The colors mean they responded. And then I have notes of when I checked back in or when I should check back in. And so then I can go back and I can look at different months, right? Like this one says fall. So I'm going to go back, and when it hits fall time, I'm going to talk to them. Okay. So you see all the white, those are all the people who never responded to my messages. So when you get upset and you feel like you're the only one who gets ghosted all the time, look at all that white. Those are all the people who never responded to my messages. Okay. And so follow up. So that is the tracker, right? This was created by the top coaches to show people like this is what you have to do to be successful, right? They took all the top coaches and they say, what do you do that makes you successful? And they update it every once in a while and put different things on there. But this is tried and true. If you follow it, you'll be successful. And if you need help with it, we hop on Zoom all the time to do trackers. Post in your message pods and say, hey, I'm doing this. Who wants to join? And just do it. We'll walk you through it. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So I hope this is helpful. And I can't wait. I'd love for you to send me a picture of your tracker.